My best friend Eric and I have found the ruined trail guide on our second night in the freezing Appalachians. The official text was violently crossed out. In frantic, bleeding red ink, someone wrote, "It doesn't just steal voice, it knows your memories. Do not open the tent." He laughed nervously, zipped the tent tight, and tried to sleep. At 2 a.m., the horror began. It started with heavy, wet footsteps circling our tent. Crack, snap, joints popping like dry branches. Then, a voice pierced the dead silence. My blood ran cold. It was Sora, Eric's fiancée. She was supposed to be safe at home in Chicago, hundreds of miles away, but the voice outside was flawless. She was sobbing, scratching at the thin nylon of our tent. Eric completely lost his mind. He started crying, hyperventilating.
"Sarah? I'm coming!
He lunged for the zipper. I tackled him. We wrestled in the pitch black. He was screaming at me to let him go, throwing real punches. I pinned him down and shined my flashlight against the tent wall. "Look at the shadow, Eric. Look at it," I yelled. Cast against the green fabric was a massive, distorted silhouette. Its arms were too long, and its knees, they were bent backwards. Eric saw it. He stopped fighting, covered his mouth, and began to sob quietly in absolute terror. We sat there, huddled together in the dark for 4 hours. When morning finally broke, the woods were dead silent. We packed our bags in a panic and ran. We sprinted through the woods for hours. Eric was right beside me. Finally broke into a clearing near the highway. We were safe. Eric bent over, hands on his knees, panting heavily. He gave me a weak thumbs up.
"We made it, Mark. I'll go check the roadside."
I slumped against a tree, totally drained. For the first time in 2 days, my phone caught a signal. One new voicemail. I hit play.
"Hey Mark, my car completely broke down on the highway. I can't make the hiking trip this weekend, so sorry man, I'm heading back home."
My heart stopped beating. I slowly looked up. Eric was standing just a few feet away, his back to me. He slowly turned his head around. His neck cracked like a dry branch. There was no face, just smooth, featureless gray clay. And then, that blank face smiled.
"We made it, Mark."
Every story has its price. Every place has its rules. If you want to make it out of the Clay City alive, you need to know what's coming next. Subscribe to Claimer Tales. Stay informed. Stay alive.